Hello everybody, my name is Draconic, and it has been a while since I've played this game. This is, as you all probably know, Driving Empire. It's a game belatedly by Voldex, and it has just turned 5 years old, and it has turned approximately 1 year since I've played it last. I thought I'd take a little visit and see what's changed, and I'm going to go through, maybe buy new cars, check out all the new races, and see exactly what's changed since I last played Driving Empire. Let's get right into the video. So here we are, starting off in the dealership. We have all sorts of different new cars. We've got Pagani, we've got UGC, we've got McLaren as well. There's a Senna, there's a 570S. It's all really beautiful. Outside we have, look, it's a billboard. They got ads on here, so that's kind of unfortunate, but you know, what can you do, right? They've got to afford the license car somehow. Anyways, inside of the dealership, let's try and do the most important thing, which is buy cars. Alright, waiting for the loading here. We've got all sorts of things, but let's look at the licensed vehicles. This page is a lot more full than it was last time I checked it out, so we're going to go from high to low and start with the most expensive and work our way down. So we're starting with a 2012 Audi R18 Ultra. It's got 211 miles an hour, decent top speed, not really good, but the handling is what you like, 87%, so that's bound to be great at circuit, maybe some other quick tourney races as well. You can start it up, you can do whatever, but it's going to be 15.5 million to purchase, which really does hurt. So we're going to keep a running tab and see just how expensive everything ends up being. Next, we've got the Zenvo Aurora, and that's 9.5 mil. Then we're going to jump straight to the Barchetta, which is 8.5. Then to the Di Tommaso P900, that's 7.8 mil. Then we're going to the Venom F5 Revo, that's 7.2. And now we're going to hit the next up car, which is a bit further down. I'm getting lost. There's the Zonda Shinkway Roadster for 4.25. And then it's the Huayra BC for 4.8 mil. And then another Huayra BC non-Roadster 3.5. And another Pagani 2.8 mil. And then we're going to go down to the Apollo Aero for 2.6 mil. Looks kind of ugly. It looks sort of like a fake model. I'm not going to lie. I don't know what they were thinking when they made that. But next car. Next car is the W Motor Center Super Sport. And then we're going to go up to the Pagani Huayra because I actually missed it. That's 1.9 mil. Down we go to the Zonda F Roadster for 1.5 mil. And we've got a couple left here. We have the Zenvo TS1 GT for 1.2. And Pagani Zonda F, misclicked there, for 1.2 mil. And I think that those are all of the cars that we can buy that are over a mil, and that are cars that I basically missed out on. And so the grand total is looking like just under $75 million in the game. That is gotta hurt. And even worse when you consider that upgrades cost like 1.5 times as much to the cars. So if you want to upgrade them all, it's like 120 mil. So do I really want to do that? No. But that's gotta be it for purchasing new vehicles. I'm gonna ignore all the crappy fake models in the all vehicles tab for now. We'll come back to that at a different time, maybe a next video, we'll see. But that's all the cars that are licensed in the dealership bought. 75 mil kind of hurts, but it's alright. Now let's go check out some brand new races that I missed out on. So here I am on my way to the race hub, which is a pretty new thing. It's not too far away from the dealership. It looks like it's just across the street. There's this weird looking emblem here, and there's a trophy on the other side. It looks pretty sick. We got all sorts of neon. But the races are all outlined in a circle, and first up we have Rush Hour, which is one that I haven't really played. It looks like first place gets 25k, and it goes around the city. Next up we have Sandy Shores, another race which I haven't really played. First place gets 30k, and it looks to be on its own private sort of island, based on the photo. Circuit is the classic known and loved from 2021. Cross country is just as it was from July of 2021. Rotating races, looks like Off-Road Rally Race, that's new, and that looks like you can't even play it unless it's of the season. Lightning Loop is another new one. It looks like a NASCAR ripoff. I don't know how fun that'll be. Drawbridge is one that I've played before, and there's videos I've made about it. It's alright. And Highway is just your classic highway race, not much to it. And then we got Drag Race, which is, you know, it's Drag Race, right? But that's all for the new races. I'm going to go check a couple of them out and give my thoughts on them, and I will see you there. First up is Rush Hour. And so this race looks to take place in the city. There's a lot of tight corners here, but you're really easy to cut. Ever since they changed the checkpoints, which you can see is something that's brand new that I haven't had to deal with, it looks like you can go out of bounds at the checkpoints. There's some tight corners here that it looks like you have to brake for. You might be able to slam into that wall if you really want. But this is one issue this race has, is that there's a good bit of RNG when it comes to this jump. You see that I landed that, and I really didn't do so hot there. But other than that, we have some boost pads, which I think are kind of an inconvenience. But yeah, there's a lot of RNG from the bumps in the city and the jumps. But other than that, this is still a pretty fun and quick race, and you earn a decent amount of money for finishing it in time. First place, I think, is 25K, so that is great. And it takes about 35 to 45 seconds. On to the next race. Next up is the Sandy Shore Sprint. It looks like a nice private island. You've got dirt tracks and wood, and it's got lots of tight corners. It's more of a rally race for sure, so cars with great handling. It looks like two paths are there for that corner. You can take the jump like I did and lose some time by falling over, or you can take the side path, which I'll do on this lap, and save you some time. There's a lot of bumps on this race, and there's a lot of corners, so there's some RNG involved for sure, but taking this path is a lot better because it speeds you up and there's less of a chance to flail on that jump there. And it has 3 total laps and takes about 90 seconds to complete. So if you want to grind for money, this is not it. I might make a video on grinding soon, but this race is pretty fun for slower cars. Definitely interested in it. Next race. And here we are. The last race we're going to look at is the Lightning Loop Circuit. It's like NASCAR, so pick the fastest cars you can. Handling is still pretty important, but these corners are really easy to take. Basically, you don't even have to hit the brakes for most cars on this race. It's very mundane, quite boring. The pay is okay, and it takes, depending on what car you have, it doesn't take too long to complete, but I would get bored of this pretty quickly if I were me. But it might be fun for beginners. They got ads and billboards on it like any real race, and you can see I even get lapped by the faster Ghost here. So really do take a car that goes like 390 miles an hour on here. That would be great. But fun race, it's alright, and this will be the last race that I cover because it's the last one that's new, and I can't get any of the other ones right now. But it takes about a minute 30, a minute 40, and it's not that bad. That's about it for races. And that's about all that I'm going to cover for today's video. If you found any of it interesting, consider leaving a like, maybe subscribing. I didn't catch everything that's new for certain. I mean, there's tons of all these features that are brand new to the game for the last year I've played. If I missed anything big, let me know in the comments below. I might take a look at it in a future update to this video or in a different video entirely. Super stoked to be back. We'll see how long it lasts, but you know, the community's been good to me so far. I've enjoyed every minute of it, and I might be back very soon with another video. Again, thank you all for watching, and I will see you all in the next video. Bye-bye.